One sec.
Aussie, I think I'm a genderqueer.
So low. One sec, chat. Let me just check if Annie started doing something. Why is my bitrate so low? One sec.
Aussie, I think I'm a genderqueer.
Sorry, chat. This house's internet is so weird. Did that fix it? No? What the fuck's happening? What's going on? Why is my internet so shit? I'm uploading in 4,000 bitrate. Why? Probably looks a bit shit, chat. What's happening? Oh, chat. Fucking hell. Sorry, chat. Oh, so frustrating, man. I'm so over this. I'm legit about to just fucking go home. Like, I don't know what's happening. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just not uploading proper data. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why this is happening. Why, man? Why? Why is this happening?
Is anyone doing heal off strat?
Oh, is that better? No. What's happening? Sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. I have no idea what to do here. All right, we're back. We're now on a 14,000 bitrate. I don't know why, but okay, whatever. All right, chat, we're back. Sorry. Refresh the stream if you guys are super delayed. All right, fucking 9 teams. Apparently there's 9 teams alive, 13 players. Pink is still going solo. Holy shit. Floki Clement's still going as well. Grolls and Shizzo on the low ground. Krusty's still going. All the big teams are out. Oh, Taste and Chadwick's on the high ground. Never mind. Taste and prediction looking really, really good right about now. Malabuka Mustache down below though. 5 kills, 6 kills for Malabuka and Mustache. 39 builds for Mustache, 12 for Malabuka. Medmiss 3 floppers, 6 minis. Only 50 builds total though, so they need a bit of a refresh here. We got 1 build on Floki, goes down to Darker. Shizu's on the outside now. Shizu takes down Sayakwa. This is gonna probably be Malabuka Mustache versus Tayson Chapix, I'm guessing. We'll see though. Krusty might hold on. Shizzo might hold on. 48 builds for Shizzo though. He can stay front side. He's looking good. Shizzo on the front side now. Krusty's around the corner. Malabuka Mustache still here, looking good. 0 builds though for Malabuka. 7 for Mustache. Oh, takes down Krusty. Never mind, Chapix has that 2v2. I called it right. 7 elims, 2v2. Taste and Chapix versus Mustache Malabuka. Mustache with the big SMG beams takes down Chapix, but it looks like Malabuka's looking pretty weak. Taste has a health advantage, jumps down, gets the 1 pump onto Mustache. Mustache was the healthy teammate. Malabuka now with the floppers and the splashes. He's got enough to get back up to almost 100 here though with the minis and the splash, but I don't think he has time to pop it. Tayson's going to keep the pressure on. 4 builds for Tayson, 22 for Malibuka. This is for the prediction too. We have one of these on each prediction. 3 elims versus 2 now as individuals, but such a big game from both teams. Malibuka with the mass superiority takes the high ground, has the 1 splash. He's only on 40 white health, so Tayson has the heal off regardless. Tries to mantle, saves himself. Tayson using the mantling to perfection to avoid the fall damage. Now going to spray up. Malibuka needs to try to find a shot down. Can he drop down? Can he find the 1 shot? Blue pump now having been buffed might be able to close this out. Malibuka with the chip shot. 9 builds. Here it is. He's gonna have to jump down and go for it soon. He's on wood now. He's dropping down. 30 tag. Gets the wall up. 9 health. 14 shield. Malibuka around the corner. Takes down Tayson in the 9 elim victory royale. But Tayson and Chapix with a 6 elim second though. Big first game from 2 of the Titan teams on EU. Holy shit. We have Mustache and Malibuka in first on 59 points, a 9 elim win. Chapix and Tayson with a 6 elim second. We have Darker and am I saying that right? Syaqua? Syaqua? It's a pretty fucking sick name. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. In third place, Grolls in fourth, Floki in fifth, Krusty, Jixon, Edison, Clement, and then Riley. Yes. Yeah, so we've lost Queasy, but Hen's still going as a solo, only 42 builds. 4 floppers though, so we can play Storm a little bit, see if we can try and find a zone here. So we got Pink and Hen going solo. 2 of the favorites here. Snazy, Podesai hit the pad, make the front side. Their first time endgame after winning the Coney fight. DKS Bad Sniper still going strong as well. 80 and Hard Find in the car. Xweezy and Delex on that high ground layer near front side. Where is Tayson and Chapix? Eyedrop and Jerky still going as well. Where is Tayson and Chapix? Our highest point team alive. So if you guys didn't see, Tayson Chapix came second game 1. Malibuka Mustache went down on spawn this game though, and they're going to do a double dip on the pad, a very late double dip. They do have plenty of splashes, but very ballsy double dip, taking Tayson down to 20 health. They're going to land front side. Oh, I thought they were going to land in the box there. Tayson using the mantling to stay up a couple layers. They go for the double dip to save materials for anyone wondering right now. They're happy to use their splashes in the white heals to save materials and get front side. They only had to do 1 box there, because if they went straight front side without the double dip, they'd have to keep tarping in. This way, they don't have to. Pink goes down in the feed. Tayson and Chapix getting aggressed on. Do they have the armored wall? They do. Tayson drops the armored wall. Stops that push in its tracks. 20 teams, 36 players. They're on front side, looking good. Some of our other big teams are. So Hen and Queasy have gone down, and Pink and Us have gone down. Jeez. Losing a lot of our big teams. So Tayson and Chapix got a chance to really run away with this one. Gonna get the chop out on DKS. Bad Snipers up there as well. I'm not sure who the other team was. Tayson gonna try and find something. Chapix pushes out a little bit. It's Dan and Naku. We got our Spaniards on the high ground right now, but Dan's gonna drop down and give it up. Tayson and Chapix gonna take it. That is a good sign for a very good first 2 games for Tayson and Chapix. If you predicted them right now, you're feeling good. That's the position you want to see them in. High ground. 55 builds for Tayson, 60 for Chapix. Good ammo to spray down with. They have everything they need to close this one out for a team that is very good at closing their games out on high ground. Eyedrop trying to find something as a solo. He's going to get this big pop potentially, but he doesn't have very long. 1 tick to zone. Shizzo down below getting beamed up right now. 13 health is in zone. 3 health. Groll's not looking too much better. This duo is absolute shambles right now. They're on the shield keg though. DKS and Bad Sniper still going strong here. 29 points for them. Not looking too bad in 14 plays. DKS goes down though. As I say that, Bad Sniper looking pretty quick to follow. 1 more tick to zone and he goes down. Axe Force and Maxry just inside top 10 trying to make their way around the outside. Melody and Keffy have control of the low ground, or at least they're on low ground. Don't know how much control they have though. Podesai still in this one too. Kiro's a solo. Vontrex still going inside Cam Cuddle. Vontrex has made it into top 10 teams. Oh my good God. There's a chance they actually pull this off. There is no way they might almost win this. This could come down to a Vontrex versus Tayson. Relvis is in this one. Relvis, Krusty still going onto the front side. I don't want to keep going back to him. We'll come back to him in a second, chat. I promise. Mr. Satan's in here as well, and Tayson and Chapix. There's a very good chance this comes down to Tayson and Chapix versus a heal-off team. Because Tayson and Chapix, I don't see them losing this high ground. 60 builds, good ammo, like decent meds. Like Tayson and Chapix are way too good of a team to lose this one. Dark and Mr. Satan, someone's gonna have to make a big play. And honestly, there's some teams in this lobby, but I don't think any of them right now are in a position to dethrone the Kings on high ground. Relvis and Krusty. Relvis goes down. Krusty now solo. Again, that's another team out of this one. Vontrex is still going in the zone. He's got plenty of heal off left. He has the campfire. He has the floppers. There is no surge because we have not enough players. Vontrex is looking to potentially beat Tayson and Chapix on the high ground. 1 minute and 38 though. Tayson and Chapix still fighting their way down from top down. I keep skipping to him by accident, bro. We got Dark, and then we got Mr. Satan and Krusty. So we got a duo, a solo, and then two solos with Vontrex, but it doesn't really matter because he's not fighting. Looks like Tayson and Chapik still trying to make something on the high ground. See if they can fight their way in. Burst rifle coming out. They ran out of SMG ammo. Actually, they're starting to run out of ammo now. Tayson drops down. Big shot. They're going to take them down both here. Oh, no. Tayson goes down. Now it's Chapix the solo. Takes down Mr. Satan. Takes down Darkies. Where's the other solo? It's Vontrix, but Krusty's still here. Krusty goes down. It is Vontrix versus Chapix. We have 1 minute until zone closes out. Chapix is looking for him, but you know he knows what's happening. He didn't pick up any of the white heals. Tayson didn't pick up any of the heal off. So if Vontrix could somehow pull this off until zone closes, the heal off team might. No, he doesn't. But Vontrex and Jason, the heal off second place, 34 points, putting them, I don't even know where on the leaderboard. I think just outside top 10. There is a very good chance this team makes semis. And if they get a good zone, they just came second. If they get a good zone and they get the win, they make it to grands. Not today, but if they can make it through this to semis, which at this point is almost guaranteed with how well they're placing, all they have to do is win one game in semis and they're in grands. They just need one good zone where they get a bunch of like good RNG on Medmiss, and there is a very good chance we see a heal off team in grands. Whether you love it or hate it, it's pretty fucking crazy though. I did a Vontrex pred that game, but that is Tayson on the 13% odds is going to win that game. We did have Vontrex on the heal off as one of the prediction options. So Tayson's going to walk away with that win. So Chapix and Tayson on 93 points with a 6 elim second and a 5 elim win. Cannot take that away from them. They are playing phenomenally. Good chance they're already top 5 as long as they just get a few more points. We have Krusty and Relvis in second with a 3 elim third and a 4 elim third. Very consistent from a team that I haven't heard many people talk about. Grolls and Shizzo, Kefi, Mustache, Axeforce, Darker, Podicide, Nafrizzi, and then Mr. Rock's team. So Pink and Anas, 50 points. Expecting a big game from them pretty soon. They haven't really had their pop-off game yet. 120 builds for a Pink, 144 for a Nas. Double pad. This is the game. This is the game I'm looking for to Pink and Nas take high ground. 400 above. Shots coming out on the backside. Could see Endelix and Xweezy make a big play here as well. Haven't checked their loadout. Nas and Pink gonna go for a double dip. Pink's gonna try and wait for this one. Takes it. They're gonna take a fair bit of white damage, but again, 9 splash is gonna easily account for that. Tayson Chapix still looking good. Oh, they're on backside actually. Tayson Chapix now taking the pad. Going for a late staggered pad. Tayson takes down Xweezy in the process. Looks like we have someone making a play for high ground. Let me see who that was. Whoa, that was weird. Who do we have on the high ground? We have Anas and Pink landing on backside high ground. It's Sanguild and Loki, and Chapix getting beamed up down below. What is it? What WCF is an Oogway? Bro, it's from Kung Fu Panda, man. Master Oogway. Tayson now solo, though. Benji takes down Chapix. So Benji and Savage, in their first endgame hit today, already making big moves. Jumping in with a drum shotgun, and Savage going down at the hands of the drum shotgun, and Benji looks like his drum shotgun's not reloaded, also going down. Incredibly unfortunate there for Benji and Savage. Joe coming in. Joe doing some good damage with Zandy, but Joe looking like he's probably going to be on the receiving end now of the SMG spray. Has the floppers. Gonna play back and play this one outside zone if you can. Try and get back in. Tayson's still going strong. Up on the high grounds. Eyedrop and Jerky made the play for high ground. Eyedrop, though, up to 150. 14 builds for Eyedrop, 20 for Jerky. It's not really enough to hold this if, especially if I'm trying to get an eye on Pink here. Especially if Pink and Anas want to try and keep making a play for this. They got 46 builds and 63. Definite mat advantage. They're trying to chop it out. There it is. Pink's going for it. I knew Pink was not going to give this up. Pink in the box hits a big tag. Flicks around, hits the 180 on Eyedrop. Beautiful aim from Pink there. Pink and Anas going to take this high ground from Jerky. Looking very good to take this game home now. 90 builds on high ground. SMG ammo. Plenty of shields. The only thing they don't have is the white heals if it does come down to a heal off. Floki with 6 kills now. On the front side low ground. 12 teams, 18 players. trying to make their way through if they can. Zone's going to start pulling back, though. Tayson still going as a solo. Tayson absolutely popping off here. He's been solo since first rotating. 17 builds, 2 elims to his name. Just inside top 10 teams now. Grolls and Shizzo on 117, though. A 10 elim game from Grolls and Shizzo, who have already been so consistent today. Looking like we're about to make this 11 elims. No, 2 players jump in. I thought that was a solo, unfortunately. Shizzo doesn't pick that one up, but Grolls looking very good on front side. 40 builds still left. Mostly wood, though, unfortunately. He's got 4 armored walls, though. Tayson's just trying to hold on for whatever he can. Doesn't have too much to his name left. Only 12 builds on this second height layer. Needs to be careful. If he steps out and he's exposed, Pink and Anas are going to very much take the chance to put some beams down on that. Leonin and Cookie still going strong. 4 elims for them. 2 of them they got on spawn. Only has the auto shotgun, though. Haven't seen the auto shotgun used too much today, except for that fight against Malibuka, Mustache, and Leon and Cookie are going to go down. And Nas and Pink still on the high ground, looking fantastic. 11 builds for Anas, 23 Pink. Double SMG with plenty ammo to spare. I have a feeling they're going to take this one. Grolls on the front side, still going strong. Screwy's here as well, taking shots back on Mr. Satan. R-Skill and T-Champs is out duo. We must have lost Tayson. I must have missed it. I think Tayson has gone down here, but still a phenomenal performance from Tayson. Mr. Satan's trying to... He can't. Tries to grapple his way up. T-Chips now on the low ground. 7 elims for this team. Takes down Screwy. It's a 2v1 situation. Pink and Anas versus T-Chips. T-Chips has been a demon today, but I don't think he's going to be able to pull this off, and he doesn't. Pink and Anas get their 6 elim win. And how many odds is that going to be for the prediction? That is going to go down to... 10% odds. Someone having put 80k. Addy? Up fantastic right now on the prediction. Choose outcome. That's Pink. Pink and Anas going to walk away with that one. So we have Tayson and Chapix only 1 point clear of Grolls and Shizzo. What a big game from them. A 10 elim 4th. Then we have Podesai, Krusty, Anas, Clement, Kefi, Darkies, Artskill, and then Mr. Rock. We got Queasy and Hen. Oh my god. Okay. Never mind. Queasy and Hen. Don't give a fuck about your high ground. Skybase, baby, let's go. All right, Queasy and Hen take high ground on first rotating. A lot of mats invested, though. If this was anyone but Hen and Queasy, I would be heavily questioning this play, but it's Hen and Queasy, so I'm just going to trust that they have a plan for this. Oh, Hen and Queasy, though, taking some big shots on the backside. Queasy a Hen here on the high ground. Trying to drop back down on the backside now. They're going to have to make something. I did question this giant platform, but hey, it's still Hen and Queasy. They could pull something back off out of this game. Grolls and Shizzo, though, looking good for them on front side mid ground, but they've got 124 below Surge. You're going to need to try and find something. 100 below, 10 players still have to go down. They've got good meds with the floppers and the med miss, so they could maybe out-heal this, but trying to out-heal it with only the white heals, then I guess some minis is really not the best spot to be in. You don't want to drop below 100 and then have Surge ticking on you as well. Groll's going to go down as I say that, though. Shizzo now a solo. Things looking even worse for this team. On 136 points, though, they got plenty of time to qualify in their last 2 games, but another good game here could have secured it. I'm going to back up. Only 19 above, holding on. Tayson and Chapix still going strong on 135 themselves. This might be their chance to overtake first place. Going to drop their 1 single pad. It's iDrop and Jerky who have the high ground. 53 builds for Jerky. 95 for iDrop. Do we have SMG ammo? We don't. We have a bit of SMG and AR ammo. We're good. We're good on ammo, actually. We have a lot of SMG and AR ammo. We're looking very good. How's Hen and Queasy going after that high ground? Where are we at? Am I missing? Where's Hen and Queasy? Did they die? I think Hen and Queasy maybe went down, unless I'm just blind. I could be blind, though. It has happened. Zeston and Hooker on the front side now. Shizzo's still going strong with the floppers. He's got 2 left. They're still light. I'm blind. Okay, Hen and Queasy still going strong. Just me being blind. My apologies. Shizzo in second place, doing well to make his way in right now. Goes to the piece control, drops down, doesn't see the player behind him, and Shizzo is almost definitely going to fall here. Going to go down in the hands of Hydro. Hen does go down now. Queasy is a solo. Got that purple shotgun. Going to try and see if he got the med miss. Nice. Takes down Drax. Going to switch for the splashes here, trying to keep himself alive. Doing very, very well to hold on to this one. Jerky on the high ground, though. Snazy and Podesai still in this one on 119 points. A lot of our big teams. Tayson and Chapik still going strong, too. As I say that, take a bit of damage. Where's Jerky and iDrop? Jerky and iDrop on 69 points right now. Just shy of 70. So this game on the high ground could be a very big one for them to push them inside top 5. They've only got 2 more games after this. Zeston down below. Zeston and Hookah still in this. Rox and Kovacs. Till going solo. Till going down. Ilusha going down. Ryzen on the backside, trying to make his way through 86 builds. If he can find some clearance, he will be able to get a lot of these builds out. Could play a good end game here solo. Tayson and Chapix playing through the mid-ground layers. Maybe looking for high ground. No pad though, so the best they can do is just chop out high ground. Don't know if they can make a play for it just yet. Don't know if they want to. Mr. Satan is above them on second hide right now. Snazy Podesai looking very healthy, but it's all about Jerky and Eyedrop. They've got the med mist for heal off, got 1 splash as well. Eyedrop's dropping down with that epic drum shotgun. Gonna put down some big damage if he can hit some shots. Dark is gonna go down. Podesai getting a kill in this one as well. Jerky picking up his 2nd and 3rd elim of the game. 4 total now, 84 points. Looking very good for Jerky and Eyedrop. Also very good for the predictors. How many? Jerky only had 4% odds if they win this. Holy shit. We might have one of our biggest prediction payouts in the history of this channel. Tayson and Chapix going up for this one as Jerky versus Eyedrop. Tayson and Chapix trying to dethrone them right now. Our highest point team, I believe. It is Tayson and Chapix now our highest point team. Now the Shizzo went down early. 40 health for Tayson, goes down 157. It's on Podesai and Snazy now. Our best chance of dethroning Jerky and Eyedrop, but never mind. Jerky dropping down, takes down Snazy. This is looking fantastic for the Jerky Eyedrop believers. 5 elims to them. 11 builds for Jerky, 22 for Eyedrop. There's 4 teams, 6 players. Hookah and Zeston breaking their way through the ulti. Low shots come out from behind onto Hookah. And he goes down. Zeston now. Zeston gonna try and make their way through. Ryzen gonna go down to the hands of Zeston. Zeston's gonna have to try and play this med mist, but it doesn't look like he can now beat him. I think Jerky and Eyedrop running away with this. As I say that though, Podesai takes down Jerky. It's all up to Eyedrop, but I think Eyedrop had the meds. He does. So Jerky went down to try and get the elims. Eyedrop's playing the heal off, but Eyedrop is playing aggressive, cutting them off, and he might win this one just off staying in right now. Podesai has next to no heals. Zeston only has the med miss, so Eyedrop has the advantage. 2 solos down below, both of them very weak. Eyedrop probably wants these elims, but at the same time, the win is what you need for the extra points. Podesai and Zeston. Oh, another med mist. Zeston also managed to pick up the what do we got? The small fries. We got the corn as well. Okay, Podesai goes down from Eyedrop. It is Zeston versus Eyedrop, and I think Eyedrop wins this because of the med mist. Eyedrop stays in, play the med mist from here, and runs back, and he should win this. Could even go for the campfire, but never mind, no builds to get down. Zeston plays the med mist a little bit too early, gets the bandies, but it's not going to work. We are going to see Eyedrop winning the game, putting them on over 100 points, a 7 elim win, and a 4% odd for the prediction. So Ghana Saurus, can someone figure out what 40k on 4% odds just got this man? Because I'm pretty sure it's a lot. Holy shit, what a game from Jerky and Eyedrop. All right, let's check the leaderboard. All right, we got Chapix and Tayson in first on 157, Podesai Snazy 141, Grolls Shizzo 137, Krusty Relvis 113, and then Kovacs and Zrox 104. That's your top five right now. They will make it through to grand finals if they stay in top 5. 2 more games. We have Eyedrop, Darkies, Art Skill, Joe, and then Anas. Mr. Satan, Darkies, set to potentially do so as well. Zrox and Kovacs XD, Art Skill solo. Zandy and Joe also within that top 5 potential position. See what high ground's looking like. Eyedrop and Jerky in 8th. Looking like they could potentially make a run for this as well. We got Cookie Sue down below, mid-ground layer. Mr. Satan pushing their way up and through. Eyedrop and Jerky are staggering this one. Don't know if they're going to try and go for a pad play on the front side. They don't have a pad. They're going to keep tarping, or they're going to try and go for a pad on the backside. 87 below. That is why they're staggering. They need their surge up. Now 31 above. 12 players have to go down. Staying on the high ground always makes it pretty much impossible to not find a pad. You can see all of them. Jerky and Eyedrop going to maybe land on height. They are going to land on height. Unfortunately, though, Eyedrop completely blocks off Jerky. He's going to make his way up, though, and I think he's been landed on. Eyedrop has been landed on by someone. He's boxing up. I don't know who's above them. Could be Malibuka potentially. It's not. It's Belusi and Hydro landing on the high ground. The team that got in to fill the spots of the disqualified teams. Making a big play for this. We have Zrox going down. Mustache and Malibuka taking down Zrox and Kovacs. That is our 5th place team, I believe. So Mustache and Malibuka doing exactly what I potentially predicted. They've still got 1 pad left as well. 19 teams, 36 players. This is when Malibuka and Mustache look their scariest. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. Needing a 10+ kill win to pop off, and that's when they start pushing for it. Till's in this one, still on this layer as well. Malibuka Mustache still going down. Relvis though. Relvis and Krusty. About 110 builds between them. Not the best loadout combined. They do have that harpoon if they want to try and get a refresh. Shizzo and Grolls making their way towards Covert. This is pulling up towards the mountain. Axe Force takes down Cookie. Eyedrop goes down to Scat. I saw Joe getting some kills in the feed though, but Grolls and Shizzo are getting in. Grolls and Shizzo looking for their refresh and they find it, but at what cost? It looks like, oh, I was going to say at the cost of everything, but he still holds on. We pick up the one flopper, get the big pump shot back through. So Shizzo on 161 is holding on. Relvis and Krusty still pushing forward as well. Malibuka and Mustache now up to 5 elims. Trying to push their way through this one if they can. Joe and AussieAntics making their way through on the low ground, mid ground layer, I should say. Zone pulls back. Eyedrop now down to a solo. We saw Jerky go down earlier. 100 builds for Jerky, but he has no arm and wall. He's getting pushed back. Makes his way back up. The health advantage he had is now gone. Jerky was in a good position until that duo aggressively pushed. Not sure who that was. Mustache and Malibuka still pushing forward though. Mustache takes down Joe. Make that 6 kills. 12 teams, 18 players. AussieAntics still going solo on 130. Got a lot of solos trying to clutch this up. Relvis and Krusty though, in 4th place overall, still full duo. They could secure their qualification right here. Only 1 game to go. If they jump up high enough, it does not matter how their game 6 goes. Benji Fishy goes down now. Benji Fishy also almost making top 10 teams. AussieAntics falls. Krusty gets another elim. Make that 3. That's an aggressive team on the other side of the box though. Relvis gets the edit, gets the shots through the SMG. Has the drumming, but chooses not to use it. Belusi going to go down here as well. Darker now on 9 health on the low ground. Axe Force still going. Max 3 still going. It's Ryzen and Paina on the high ground on 107 points. Team number 11. Mustache and Malibuka right now top 10. Currently have 7 elims, and there's 4 opponents left. Staying back on this one, trying to play these splashes. Mustache has a lot of splashes. How's Malibuka looking? Malibuka also has splashes and the floppers, playing them together. Gonna sit back here and take their time in Storm. It is 4 duos. 4 duos, 8 players. Mustache, Malibuka take that mid-ground layer. They've only got about 18 builds between them though, so Malibuka and Mustache gonna have to fight their way out. See if they get the refresh. If any team is set to get a big refresh when they need it right now, it's Malibuka and Mustache. They're looking for it. Malibuka goes up for it. He doesn't go down. They go up. Interesting play, but it catches Paina off guard. Paina takes damage. Ryzen goes down as well. Malibuka and Mustache on 9 elims, 121, surging their way up the leaderboard. If they qualify today, it's going to be on the back of basically 2 big games so far. They have made it to endgame twice, and so far have won that game and are now a top 3. Jumping down to Axe Force, getting every remaining kill. It's 11 kills. They have killed every single remaining player in this game to bring it down to a 2v1 to potentially close out a 12 elim win. 136 points. Malibuka and Mustache have now got 136 points essentially off 2 games with 1 game to go. Man, I love being right. I love being right. If any team's gonna fucking do it, it's Malibuka Mustache or Hen and Queasy. They're both the best at it. All right, let's see it. We got 1 more game. We got 1 more game. I know I was hyping that up almost like it was last game. 1 more game to go. We have Grolls and Shizzo on 162. Krusty and Relvis on 159. Chapix Tayson 157. Podesice and AZ 144. And Mustache Malibuka 136. That's your top 5. 1 more game to go. We still have Joe, Eyedrop, Darkies, Kovacs, Art Skill, all within range to jump up and take this. Krusty and Relvis here in middle of this. No one pulled front side here, which is interesting. Krusty and Relvis have a car as well. Easy way for them to make their rotate. Tayson and Chapix currently in 3rd, trying to hold on. Gonna have a decent game here. Chapix takes down Siren. Some big elim points for them. Mustache and Malibuka, 600 above. Don't have any launch pads after this rotate though, so Mustache and Malibuka have to hold on to what they can here. Stash and Malibuka. Backside coming through. Trying to see if they can find out. Nako and Dan, 110 shot. Shizzo goes down though. Grolls is solo, but I'm almost positive 174 is like actually... this leaderboard is closed. I don't think they can drop outside of top 5 here though. Chapix and Tayson only just going. Lucky for them, they've got plenty of white heals to heal this back up, but Tayson's still getting sprayed. Chabik's gonna have to try and get the med mist off, or they're gonna double splash. Never mind. They're gonna burn through all their double splashes, not to lose too much time. They're gonna make a play for high ground onto Cookie. Tayson gets some good shots on it. Chapix getting beamed up in response, though. This could be it for Tayson and Chapix. They could drop outside top 5 because of this potentially. They're only in third, 164. Top 5 is very, very close. If they go down right now, it could be enough to drop them out. Got the med mist in hand. They're gonna start dropping down layers. Got about 80 builds total. Gonna start playing down these layers for looking back up. Krusty and Relvis still going. Shizu and Grolls are down 175. They're gonna have to hope it holds, which I'm almost positive it will, though. iDrop is now down to a solo. iDrop and Jerky, unfortunately, going down in 6, will not be able to catch up. That's good for any of these guys in top 5, though. 6th and 7th have both gone down. Maxry in 8th, looking like he's potentially about to follow. If they get the floppers off here, floppers and the minis, they hold on to this. Don't get chopped out, but Axe Force getting beamed as well. They're in 8th right now. If they go down, 6, 7, 8th, all being down, will almost secure the top 5 unless someone else makes a big push up. So right now, Axe Force and Maxry, these are the 2 moving parts that could change the leaderboard the most right now, because they're outside that top 5 with the ability to push in. Joe and Zandy have to hold on. We have Raisin and Painter with a big game, could maybe jump up in the top 5 as well. Clement, Floki probably too far down the leaderboard. Malabuka and Mustache with the 4 elims so far, though. Looks like in their final 2 games, they've maybe done enough to clutch this up. Floki getting beamed. Mustache and Malabuka both dropping down, trying to find something. Big shot comes out from Malabuka. 6 elims for them now. 161. Axe Force and Maxter on this high ground doing the best they can with a 9 elim game so far to jump into the top 5. If they don't make top 5 after this, they are going to be incredibly upset as Grolls and Shizo drop a little bit further down leaderboard. Joe goes down. Joe and Zandy have to hold on right now because Axe Force is right behind them, pushing for their top 5 spot. Zandy takes down Chapix around the corner. Taking down the player 2 spots above them is very big. Zandy can also pick up the med miss for this one. That means we've now got Tayson as a solo, but they're now in first. Tayson on 178 goes down. Mustache and Malabuka on 165, still pushing forward, making sure they hold on to this. Their 9th elim of the game. Mustache and Malabuka closing out this tournament in style. Right now, Axe Force and Maxry still trying to catch up. They need Zandy to go down on 161, and they need to beat 161. I have a feeling potentially Axe Force wins this game and still doesn't get a top... No, they're top 5 now. Never mind. Joe managing... Wait, who have they beat out? I think Raisin dropped down. I think it was Raisin dropped out of the top 5, maybe. But it looks like Axe Force and Maxry have now secured the top 5 on 11 elims. Malabuka and Mustache are safe. No matter who wins this one, I don't think it has an impact on the leaderboard unless it's bugged. iDrop and Jerky did drop out of that top 5, and now Axe Force and Maxry have taken their spot. Which means Malabuka and Mustache were able to go from, what was it, 70 points in game 4 to now game 5 and 6, finishing on over 170. This is a 12 elim second after a 12 elim win. Gonna try and see if they can come around this on. Mustache drops down, gets the piece control, but the shot comes out. Does not win the trade. Maxry's gonna take him out. Malabuka goes high ground. Has the 5 splashes, has the med mist as well. A 12 elim game for Maxry and Axe Force here to also clutch up the top 5. Can Malabuka close it out, though? He might be going for heal off. 49 seconds left with 60 builds. If he plays this right, maybe? No, he's gonna have to fight this. 119 though. Malabuka hits the big shot. Axe Force trying to make a play. Axe Force has Maxry has 70 builds. So right now, both teams have meds, both teams have builds, both teams have good weapons overall. This is going to be a good finish. Malabuka going to try and find something potentially. He just keeps getting chopped, but he's got 32 builds. You don't normally see this in an end game. You don't normally see it close out and the player on high ground has this much to work with. Only 17 seconds till close out. He could take this to a heal off, and he's going to have the heal off advantage. He has the splashes and the med mist. Malabuka is taking this to a heal off. I think he wants the heal off. Shots coming out. He gets the tags on a Maxry. Takes down Axe Force. Malabuka wins. With that extra siphon in the back pocket, there's no way he doesn't win. Malabuka and Mustache pulled off the 50% win rate in finals. Wins game 1. I think 2, 3, 4. They go down on spawn and then win game 5 and 6. A 14 elim win. No less. Mustache and Malabuka in first on 210 with one of the most ridiculous match histories you're ever going to see. If they make it off spawn, they win. That is essentially what's happened today. If they get off spawn, they win the entire game. Their end game is a 100% win rate. That
Another
is
month, another
ridiculous.
sub.
Not just a win too, like high elim wins. Only one wasn't double digit. 14, 12, and 9 elim win if they make it off spawn. Then we have Chapix and Tayson in second, Krusty and Relvis in third, Grolls and Shizzo, and then Joe and ZAndy. I told you the leaderboard was glitched. My brain was like, there's no way they're fifth. So unfortunately, I was correct. Despite getting a 12 elim second, Axforce and Maxry do not qualify. ZAndy and Joe are going to stay in the top 5, despite ZAndy being dropped by Chapix for Tayson. So hey, all's well that ends well. Joe and ZAndy ending up fine after that arrangement. So Axforce just missing out. I drop Podesai, Darkies, Art Skill, and then we'll go through the rest of the leaderboard. Whew. Oh, Chad, I'm sorry. I'm going to try and not get the vibes down. Like, it's all fucked up, man. I still love what I do, but this has been a very absolutely terrible 3 months.